Picture it. You just woke up. And actually, I didn't just wake up, but I did leave my hair untouched since I woke up and went to gymnastics. So you could really like feel the vibe, which is like getting ready together. Like that's what our vibe is today. So you just woke up. You're gonna take your hair down. I have my hair in my loose little top bun while I slept. And we've talked about previously like why it's important for you to sleep with your hair up to keep your ends off of your body heat. But then when you take your hair back down in the morning, you gotta like rejudge your situation. And so the first style I'm gonna show you is like how to restyle your hair on like day 2 with using heat protectant and like still protecting your hair. I actually did go to gymnastics this morning, so I have some like sweat up in here that I need to blow dry out of my hair before I take an iron to it. I don't wanna like just like blow dry over my hair. You gotta like put something on your ends when you're gonna refresh your blow dry. So I'm gonna use a little bit of complete conditioning mist first. Here's another great tip. Hot tip! I like it. I'm also going to take just a smidge of instant recovery serum and put it on my ends and a little bit of my face frame. This hair for me is really prone to breakage. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of instant recovery serum there and then a little bit on my mid-lengths and ends to just protect it from this additional heat that I'm gonna give it for day 2. I'm just gonna work that into my hair and I'm not really gonna round brush it because I'm going to use a flat iron to bend my hair. And so I want there to be a little bit of body. I'm just gonna kind of rough dry it really quick. And then also, even if you didn't do this, which you should, if you went to like yoga or the gym and you got sweaty, you're gonna have like some humidity and wetness up around your roots that you're gonna wanna like, you definitely want your hair to be dry before you ever touch an iron to it. That's really important. Like ironing wet hair is like not, if you hear a sizzle, that's a problem. Now, one place where you could do a little bit of round brush if you wanted, I'm just gonna smooth out my little hairline. And if you notice, I didn't really do my ends because I'm gonna use an iron on that. So I wanna kind of leave a little bit of body down there. So now we arrive, we're prepped, we're ready. We're gonna do some flat iron S's with my trusty GHD. I love this flat iron, it's fab. Here's kind of like a fun, controversial little thing that I like to do with this L'Oreal Elna hairspray sometimes. It's kind of like a 90s thing. Okay, I'm gonna come in with a clip, you guys. What you can do is take a little bit of hairspray, spray it on the hair, brush it, work that hairspray into your hair, and that's gonna make this like really stay like a mother. The thing with the flat iron is it's gonna come out the way it goes in. So if you put it in all jarbled, it's gonna come out all like jarbled. So you definitely wanna use like a brush. And I like to pinch the hair. You can see I'm pinching it with my thumb and I'm feeding it and pushing it with the flat iron to get the S's happening. And you're kind of going like this. And then on the ends, smooth it out. Right? So let's do it on this side. Hairspray. I love it. Makes me feel like a 50s vixen. Okay, so I'm just straightening the top. And now I'm gonna push it through, making little S's. So let's do our next section. Remember how on my hairline earlier, I kind of like smoothed that out with a round brush? You might need to do that on some of like this hair if you still see some like curlies. Like I think I see like there's like a little bit of my natural curl right there. So you either need to hit that with your flat iron or like a round brush. I'm just gonna hold my fingers on my roots and just like smooth it out. Kind of did it. I'm gonna take this little section, give it a brush, give it a spray, brush it again so that spray gets evenly distributed. And we're just gonna tap the roots. That was a little sizzle. Heard it here first. Okay, and then we're gonna push it through. So see how I'm using the iron and I'm clamping and I'm feeding the hair through the iron so that it'll make these little kind of S's. Do you see that? Now this front section will be easier to see. So the key to this trick is hold the hair underneath the iron, and you're gonna use your fingers and the flat iron to push that hair through to make these little, so you're pushing up and to the side, to the side, to the side, and it's gonna make this little kind of beveled S.
Is there a faster hack for the girl on the go?
God, you must be, men are really problematic. They really are. Y'all are out here just thinking that good hair just happens in 3 seconds, Jared. I'm sorry. Is this boring you? Here's the thing, YouTube. People are always like, what's the fast hack? What's the thing that takes 3 seconds? Like, nothing good really takes 3 seconds. Like, you kind of have to practice. You need to work at it. Oh, actually, you know what one other hack is you could do if you want the same effect, but you just don't have the time? You could just curl the underneath and then just do that S technique on the top and around your face. And it's gonna give you a pretty similar effect. And this is gonna go by a lot faster, certainly easier. Okay, so now it's giving me matching. Like the sides are feeling pretty balanced. So then you can just take down this top section and then you could just do the top section with the S's. So watch this. See how I'm pushing it? So good, right? So then you really can just go through on like this last top section. You can go like this. You can use a curling iron and do like, so you're making like a little, now I flip the curling iron. I'm massaging the underneath of the section to create that side so you can start to see. And then but you can see that like pretty curling iron little bevel too. We should have started a stopwatch so we could really see how long it took, because it really took like no time at all. So then I have everything kind of curling ironed for our gorgeous day 2 blow dry, so it looks great. I'm gonna finish it with 2 things, some nourishing shine drops and some more hairspray. I'm gonna do oil first, and this is gonna kind of like knock down the volume a little bit, but without making it heavy. It's also gonna blend in everything together, so I'm just gonna literally take all my hair, put it all behind my head, and I'm just gonna apply the oil from my mid-lengths to my ends. Then I'm gonna divide the hair down the middle here. And I'm gonna do my little trusty twisting thing just to pull everything together. Then I'm gonna take my hairspray, I'm gonna stand up, flip my head over, and hairspray underneath. By hairspraying like up into your hair, it's gonna create like more texture and more hold versus just spraying it on top. And I'm gonna work my hair together with my fingers. And don't be afraid of this part if you're like, ooh, it's like a little bigger than I meant. You're just gonna come in with your Sheila Stotts brush, or like, I like a metal brush like this because it retains the wave, it doesn't brush it out. Versus if you do like more of a paddle brush or like a bristle brush, it kind of pulls the wave out. So you can just kind of take your little Sheila Stotts brush or your metal brush and just kind of come underneath. But look how pretty. Pretty! So that's how you refresh your hair on day 2. You can also do day 3, whatever, for your blow dries. Let's get a little claw with it. I'm gonna end up doing like a little half up, half down thing. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my fingers to grab my section. I like to kind of hold this forward so I can see if my line is straight. And because I'm actually gonna cover this, it doesn't really matter. I like to take another clip to keep the hair that's not going into the clip like away from me, so I won't add it into my section. So I just took another claw and I put it there for a minute. So then I'm gonna take this claw and you can just like let it sit. So why am I doing that? Well, I'm gonna take a little bit of my little edge brush with a little bit of this Tancho stick, which I like a lot. And the reason why I did this is so that I can kind of add a little bit of control to my hairline. And I'm gonna come back and do my edges a little more. Okay, so the trick to this little half up, half down is that you're gonna twist it and then you're gonna have your ends finish up. So they're gonna be up here. And then you're gonna take your clip and you're gonna just get it where you want it, but you're gonna leave this hair here. So from the front, you can kind of like do a little like zhuzh. Now I'm gonna take this down and then I'm also just gonna like play with it because I twisted it twice and sometimes you can just like twist it once. Ah. Oh my God, I feel like a sexy Sarah Palin. That is literally so Ariana. It is so, and just like magic, and just like magic. Oh my God, I literally feel like I went to Claire's and got the hair of my dreams. For our third look, we're gonna take this clip out, which I know I can feel you at home being like, why would you do that? It looks so cute. I'm gonna take my little Sheila Stotts brush. So another thing you could do is you could do a really cute little slut strand. So you just isolate your slut strands. And we're gonna take our trusty friend again. So this is gonna be like an accessorized low slung bun. I'm gonna take a little ponytail. Ah, yes. Okay, so you could do here, or you could do that Kim K thing that was like what we were all doing in 8th grade. The little like half in, half out bun, which I love it. I can just smell the Aussie scrunch and spray. And so then what you can do is you can just take some like clips. I also like clips that say trans rights. It's a great clip. I like to line it up with my ear, with the top of my ear so that it's like here. It's cute. And then you can do one like in front of it so you could see it. Could also like move it up and go like clip your slut strand more like this. I'm sorry, is this the video where I do euphoria looks? Because I'm feeling really euphoria. Patty, contour my tits. I gotta go to the principal at Euphoria High. And that was 3 DIY hairstyles for you to do at home. You could also even go like this, because you're like, Then you could even do like a scrunchie over this.
Let's not get carried away over here.
Calm down, Jer Bear. Do you want to do the outro?
You can do the outro.
For hashtag Let's Make Jared an Internet Celebrity. Thank you so much, YouTube, for coming by for our 3 gorgeous DIY hairstyles for the person on the go.
And don't forget to like.
Do it again.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with a friend. We all want to keep our jobs. You need to help us. We need to get, we need more and more people to see this channel.
More and more.
The more people who see this channel, the more content we can make.
You so you can understand how good his breath is. Hashtag, it really, like your breath is so fresh. It's
really?
Great. It makes me not even want to talk at you because it's so good. Hashtag make Jared an internet celebrity. Like and subscribe, comment below. Come on.